Hello and welcome, Model Kit Beginner. Hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to have a look, as you can see, at the Airfix 32 scale 1933 Alfa Romeo. This little box over here shouldn't take us too long. As you can see, beautiful box art, and on the box it says, for best results use Airfix adhesive and paint numbers red G1, blue G6, matte black M6, silver G8 and buff M14. And it has a little picture of the Ford 3-liter GT and the MGB Sports Series 2. Now this obviously is not today's or even yesterday's kit. This kit is coming on a little. How long it is coming on? Well, let's have a look at the history of this particular kit. And here we are looking, having a quick look, I should say, to the origins of this particular kit of the 1933 Alfa Romeo from Airfix. Now, as we can see, the kit came out in 1969 and it says new tool. Why would it say new tool? Because, let's have a look here. Here we go. As you can see, it was the first one. So 1969 is the origins of this kit, and this appears to be the box I'm having here right now. Some other interesting iterations from other companies are available, like this Alfa Romeo from Avio Modelli. That seems to be the only Avio Modelli iteration. Then MP3 also brought it out. They didn't even change the picture on the box. They just put MP3 on there, MPC on there. And then we came back to Airfix and the latest iteration. Oh, wait a minute. You just waited down a minute. No, that's not mine. So mine is certainly this one. And the latest iteration then has the Airfix logo right over there. And then obviously it gives you a skill indication. Apparently it is skill level 2. Now, is it worth building, or should I just keep this as a novelty, as a kit which is, well, over 50 years old? I don't know. Let's have a look what it looks inside, and I'll meet you downstairs on the bench. And here we are, down on the bench with the Airfix 32 scale Alfa Romeo. Told you about the other models they showed here, the 3-liter GT Series 2 and the MGB Sports Series 2. Now let's open the box here, see what that looks like. We have the Airfix range includes over 300 constant scale kits, and among them are aircraft, modern and veteran cars, warships and classic ships, fighting vehicles, historical figures, rolling stock and trackside series, 00 figures and museum tool models. Airfix also produce Motor Ace Home. Don't know. Anybody know Motor Ace Home? Car electric racing sets and accessories, new artist painting by numbers, better builder building sets, and a wide range of toys for the modeler publishers Airfix magazine. For full details of each range, see separate catalogs. And then we have a 242 on here. Some of you might recognize some of these brands which this promotional paper is talking about. If you do, please do let me know in the comments. I would love to know about them. Then let's have a look at the instruction sheet. And here we have all the parts. No bags. Transparent parts also just chucked in there. A couple of small parts which came off the sprue. Right, we have a look at all of that in a minute. But let's start with the instruction sheet. Here we go. Not overly complicated, gives you a little bit about the Alfa Romeo, general instructions how to do a model if you want so. Then we have this as the first page, starts with the frame, the bottom, tank, seats. Here we go, exhaust right over there. Then on two it gets a bit more intricate. We have quite a bit of parts. It's kind of an exploded drawing, and you really need to keep your wits, which number is which. Very interesting. Well, there appears to be lots of parts in here. I mean, we are where? 100, 300, 400, 500. So this is a lot of parts in this kit. Not bad at all. Look at this. I mean, yeah. It's going to keep you going for a little bit. Also gives you a color call out, what should be blue, what should be red, right over here at the bottom, right there, which is very nice of them. This side, Roland, here we go. Right, now, decals obviously are not provided in this kit. Then we have a bit of transparency right over here. This will be the windshield, and I think that would be covers for the headlights, and that is about it. Windshield not too scratched, so this should be all right. Should be fine. Will be fine. All right, then parts. Let's first have a look at the small parts which I found in the box, which are fenders right over here, all molded in white plastic. For 50-year plastic, not too brittle. So there's a fender, there's another fender, which is appears to be front fender maybe. Here we go. Or one is the front, one is the rear fender. Then we have this part, which might be an axle of sorts. Not sure. What we do have is this particular chap. Oh, this is a passenger. So if we have a passenger, surely there must be a driver around there as well. We will be on the lookout for that. Right, then let's take a screw. As we have said, quite a few. So this is the screw where some of the fenders fell off. We have the seats. Let's have a look at the detail of the seats. Now, all just keep in mind, kit is from 1969. This was the first one, not a repop. We have the dashboard, steering wheel. Actually, yeah, it has a bit of flesh, but geez, generally it's not in bad condition. Needs a bit of cleanup, but yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Right. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go a bit closer here. Right, so let's have a look at that. This is the exhaust. There are the springs right over here, just for scale. My finger next to it. Here you go. And then we have one part of the frame right over here, and then some sort of brackets right over there. Right. And as said, we have a rear drivetrain assembly right over here. This is probably the front axle, another part of the frame. We have these gentlemen, which I would assume is then the driver right over here. Here you go. Obviously, being white, it washes out quite nicely here in the light. Yeah, sorry about that. Maybe if we switch that off, you see it better? Not really, huh? No, really. All it does, it makes a shade. Here we go. Right. Then we have the wheels, and we have seen in the instructions it's quite an intricate wheel assembly. So you have the wire wheels right over here, and you have the tires. Have a closer look at the tires. There's a very nice tread here. Pretty cool. Not bad, not bad. No, you won't find a vinyl tires on a kit from 69, I'm afraid. More wheel assembly stuff right over here. Here we have the dampers, which is the forefather of the shock absorber. the two metal planes with a piece of wood in between, which makes sure that you don't bounce around like a pogo stick. Some other parts right over here, some of them this one appears to have been broken off, so there will be some fixing required. And we have this one right over here, which gives us the grille here in front, a engine cover right over here, part of the engine cover. I guess that's the underside with the oil pan. Let's have another look at the detail over here. Here we go. Obviously no chrome parts in these. Right, I think this is for the rear cover. Tonneau. And the lights right over here. And some other handles and other parts in this area. Then, last but certainly not least, we have the sides of the body. Here we are, pretty cool, pretty cool. So the engine cover on the side is part of the body. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad for a 69 kit, not at all. Here the other side. Pretty cool. So I guess these are locations for the fenders, and yeah, otherwise it looks straightforward. Fitment, heck, I don't know, but we'll find out. We'll find out. I like this kit. I mean, I'm amazed that this kit has over 100 parts. You don't. These old 32 scale kits normally don't have that amount of parts. They're normally pretty simple. This is not simple at all. It's beautiful, and I'd suggest we just go back up, and I'll give you my final thoughts on this kit, which obviously you might guess by now. I like it. Right, see you there. Right, and here we are with the Airfix 32 scale Alfa Romeo, which you might have heard downstairs already. I like this. I think it's a cool kit. Lots of parts for a 32 scale kit from the end of the 60s. I mean, it's amazing. It's really, I mean, I've seen 60s kits were a lot more rudimentary than this. So this looks really good. Like this kit a lot. And should you have half a chance to get it, and normally you do get them cheap because nobody likes them, nobody wants them, you know, 32, 1960s, get it, grab it. I'm sure they're going to be a lot of fun. Right, thanks for popping in. Hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. And greetings from Cape Town. Cheers.